I want you to hear, many times we are taking things for granted.
When I
was busy delivering people, I found one visitor here. And yesterday, my sister, I told my wife, yesterday, I wake up and told my wife, I say, I'm seeing, I saw what?
You were fighting with a big mamba.
I was fighting with a very big mamba. You remember when my sister came?
It says.
You remember when I delivered her yesterday? So God showed me that snake. I began to fight it. Because people who are doing deliverance, they don't know. After you pray with me, it's not over here. The real fight is when you are sleeping. Are you hearing that? Don't just deliver people and say it's over here. That's why many deliverance pastors are few. That's why people are just, many people are just prophesying people. If you prophesy people without delivering them, there's no results. So tell me about what was happening in your life. Because I saw the big snake following me. And I tend to destroy that snake. I'm sure you slept very well yesterday.
Yeah, of course.
Huh?
Of course I did.
How long you were facing all this?
For 23 years.
23 years. You were seeing a big snake.
Yeah.
How was the snake? Can you define it? Explain it to us.
This snake is black in color. And then it's long, taking my height. And then it was like reciting on my left hand. Every time when I sleep, I was not using the left side because it was always painful.
So always the snake was this side.
Yeah,
on your left side.
Yeah, or on my leg down there.
And then for 23 years.
Yes.
23 years.
So you will see the snake, you alone.
Yes, me alone.
You have never told anybody.
I did tell people, and I did went for deliverance, but it didn't die.
So the snake never died.
Yes.
So what happened after you are delivered?
I just slept peacefully like anybody.
You have never slept like that for 23 years.
23 years, yes.
23 years
Okay, what is it that the snake was coming to do on you?
This snake actually was there to just destroy my life, physically, emotionally, in all areas of my life. But God has been so merciful. I read some of the things in life, even though the snake was there.
Can you speak some things that the snake did on you? Tell us.
This snake separated me from the people. I am alone. I'm staying in my house. I'm alone. And even at work in my office, people like they don't come. It makes sure that it separates me from the people. I don't have a male friend or a lady friend. I've got a son. But this son, when he came back from school, he's in tertiary. But when he came, he doesn't come to my house. He goes to my mother's house at home. He can promise that he will come. But even if he can come, he won't spend a week. He will just give me some reason the house so that I will always remain alone.
So what is it that was due to you physically?
I was having abdominal pains always. And I always have a pain on my neck and then on my left shoulder. downwards.
thing la left to your fast.
So were you communicating with the snake?
Ne e kgone ho boledišana le wena.
Yeah, this snake, like, God will show me the things that the snake is going to do in my life.
Ke tlo bona dintho tše nna wa eta di
And
dira
normally
bophelong
the
ba ka.
snake will say what is going to block
E
or
tla
do in
bolela
my
nna ga
life.
ye gore ke o tswalela eng
And
e
I
ke o dirang.
always found this snake with the scriptures, said it will never be possible
Ke tla dula ke
according to
bala
the word
lentšu
of
la
God.
Modimo ka re ka se kgonagale.
So it kept on fighting and fighting my life.
Gale e ntše le bona le bophelo ba ka.
When you go to church,
Na o ya
Yes,
kerekeng,
I'm a
what
Christian.
happened?
o
So-
diala.
sorry?
When you go to church, what happened?
Ha o ya kerekeng o diala.
I'm a committed member in the church.
Ke
Yes.
gafile kerekeng.
And I'm the one, the one who's leading the ushers in the church.
Ke
I'm the
etapele
one
di-ushara.
decorating the church.
Ke nna
But
ke
like this
laolang
snake is
kerekeng.
just turning people against me.
E
People
bolela
just hate
batho
me for
dilo.
no reason.
Kgathanong le nna o sena le ka lebaka.
But I know because of this, I just ignore it, but it is always
Ne ke no
painful.
ignora mara ne e dula e
Let
le
me,
teng.
let me ask a funny question to you.
E re ke bolele
Did,
potso e nngwe e
did you
fane.
tell your pastor that you are putting
Nkile
me,
wa botsa moruti
you are
hore
putting me as a leader of
o
ushers,
ke
but
moetapele wa
I've
diashara
got a
mara
snake?
ke na le noa.
I think we must be fair.
Yeah, I did.
And
Ke
the
ba
pastor-
boditše.
Because I'm also been trained as a pastor in the church.
Ke rotiwa o ba
So
moruti ko
early last
kerekeng.
year, the pastor was saying, I'm to pray for the people in the
Ne ba re
church.
ke thuše ho rapela
And
batho
then,
kerekeng.
like, I was not doing it properly.
Ne ke sa e dire ka
So,
tsela eo.
like, presently, I'm not in good terms with my pastor because
Dana jaanong a re
he's
sa
saying I'm not doing according to his will.
a re sa
Because,
boledišana botse ka gore o re
I
a ke di
can't,
tšona.
I can't lay hand upon the people whom they are better than me.
Ka se be
But
batho
when
ba
they
tsoba
look
leng
at
ka o
me,
ne o
they think
mpita.
when they look at me, they
Listen.
think I'm better.
Let
Ha
us
ba
not,
ntibelela ba
let
nagana
us
gore
not
ke ka o.
accuse my pastor. The issue is, okay, the pastor chose you to
Moruti
learn
ba o kgethile.
after you told him that
Le ba
you have
boditše
got a
gore
snake or before.
le na le noa o ba ka morago.
No, when I came to the church, I told them first my problem that I'm facing
Ke ba
this.
boditše bothata ba ka gore
And
ke
then
kopana
they
le
did pray
eng.
for me.
Ba
They prayed
nthapelele.
for me, they did deliverance for me.
Ba dia
Are you
deliverance.
working?
Yes, I do.
Ke a
Your
bereka.
tithe.
I do.
Ke a tithe.
So we thank God for you.
Le ba Modimo ka lena.
Usually, many pastors, if you are tithing,
Barutiwe ha
You
ba
are
bona
giving.
o ntšha tšhelete o tithe.
they don't check what you are going through.
A ba lebelele gore o kopana
You
le
can be a
eng.
vice
O
president
ka ba vice
in the church
president ya
or
Mzansi.
prime minister of
Or prime minister.
ushers,
Eh,
or you becomes George Bush
ai?
of finances. Okay, thank you. I know you are free today.
Ke a tseba o lokologile le kgolo.
I think, pastors, this is a main problem.
Barutiwe ke bona bothata ba rena.
And this is not only problem of pastors.
Ene ya se boruti ba batho bao ba
It's
ruti
also
fela.
problem of you.
Keep watching Charis TV.